Blessings and welcome forward to Reasonings right here at the Tree of Life. And we're at my home of birth right here in Sugarloaf, Garden Town, Penfield, all the way up in the mountains. We have a beautiful amount of family and friends. We've got Artrice, we've got Zaire, we've got Brother Bob, the Mystic, and we've got Brother Roman. It's going to be a very beautiful, energy-filled, amazing sets of presentations because there's going to be several. My current offerings is in the context that for myself, I've been practically avoiding this moment. As a matter of fact, I've been like saying, should I really? Because when I got it as a topic, the Spirit said, well, you're going to talk on this. Because obviously, I listen to the Spirit speaking through others, but I also listen to it speaking to me. Hallelujah. They were saying to me, this is something that I should do. This is something I should speak about. But as usual, I said to myself, this topic relates to me too. Because you're going to think it's too simple for this preamble, but you're going to understand what I mean. I was like, but this kind of relates to me. Because I'm having issues with this myself because I find that as I get more serious, I'm having a problem with just relaxing and having fun. That's it. How to relax and have fun, hallelujah, in a spiritual, spirited context. Isn't that just wonderful? Let me tell you something. As the Spirit is saying, just go into it, Jerome. Hallelujah. Lots of us are so wound up. Get it? Keep going. We're so wound up. We're so tightly wound up. There's not even room for us to even resonate anything. Least of all, feel like we're alive. So we allow our minds to be wound up by the experiences and the way we think about them, i.e. how we've been socialized into thinking how we should express ourselves. The material, the information and socializations and the forms of social expressions are so varied that most people are so concerned with doing it right, not making the wrong step, that they never learn to dance. Some people are so concerned with Van Gogh and Picasso that they never paint. Do you get what I'm saying to you? Is that we're so wound up, so tight, we can't relax, resonate, allow, and just have fun. Fun isn't owned by Satanists. Fun isn't only found in evil beings, in conceited, deceitful beings. Fun is a word that represents a state of living, an excited expression of your life. It's not a control mechanism. It's the fact that you can actually go to the beach and relax at the beach and not go to the beach to be in the social circle of the beach or to be in the Instagram posting picturamic of the beach. You can just go to the beach, be present to hear the waves crash upon the shores, to see it moves 1,000 times back and forth. And if there are people there to hear the myriad sounds, and just be present to allow yourself to flow into that. Fun isn't just shouting on top of your head, it's releasing. The Spirit is saying to me, Jerome, it's letting go. Hallelujah. It is letting go of all of the designs. Because we train ourselves to think if we're doing this, we're having fun. But really what we're doing is winding up ourselves a little bit more for more disappointment. Fact of the matter is, if you take long walks, if you really pause with yourself in moments long enough to get to know yourself, you'll realize that one thing comes out. Sometimes you smile. I'm going to talk about it, though a lot of people don't want to talk about it. People say, oh, if you burst into laughter without any statement being made, you're crazy. Says who? Who says so? You think we're just a programmed entity? The cosmic is beautiful, and that's where fun comes from. Many a times in the most stillest moment is when you got something. The joke was spoken 4 months ago, 3 weeks ago, 5 days ago, and you just got it. 5 years ago even. And you just got it. You were just present enough to let go of all the conformity, all the design, all the possibility, all the probability, all the suggestions to just relax and have fun. Be present in the moment. And this is for a friend of mine. Preston, this is for you. Remember what I said to you? And I said, the Spirit just floated through me. I said, how many times do you as a human being sit down and enjoy just the moment of buying yourself a coffee, making yourself a coffee, making yourself a sandwich? Don't you think that's fun? Many of us don't think it's fun. But such a truly reverent and personal act for oneself is one of the most fun experiences one can have. It teaches you to appreciate yourself, to appreciate the beauty of moments. It starts with you. It's not just what you're doing, it's how you do it. So when you're so uptight, caught up, and you don't have a moment to breathe, to relax, to let go, that's why you can't see the beauty of a situation. That's why you can't just be present and be in the moment. That's why you're posting near the edge, falling over, and missing the whole panorama can only be kept inside the mind, inside the heart, inside the spirit. The pictures might evoke a sense, but the picture will only take you back to what you pictured. So if you were there just only trying to take a selfie and not absorb the self into the moment, that's what you're going to take back when you re-look at those pictures. And no matter how much time you look at that beautiful backdrop, it will only bring back that one drop. And that's it. Fun is about letting go. Dance by all means. Sing off key on the top of your voice. When the heart kicks in, you'll laugh yourself into a beautiful joy and bliss. You'll roll in the grass, you'll tumble. Not only is it kissing and loving affection that brings out the fun in people, especially when you have your wonderful partner, it's also the fact that it's being silly. Archie always says, well, she's goofy, and she says, like, sometimes I find it difficult to just be my goofy self around you, but that's the essence of it. Just being yourself, being able to truly not take yourself so seriously that you can't smile. That, haven't you noticed this, Bob? Some people, they make a mistake. Let's take that for instance, right? But they're so caught up in what they should be, what they ought to be, that a mistake, which is natural and normative to a great degree, throws them off balance completely. Because they just can't laugh at themselves. Haven't you guys ever laughed at yourself? I've laughed at myself.
All the time.
You understand me? It is something that you should do. Because the expecting praise all the time, thinking great of yourself, it's good. But you should also laugh at yourself, because that's a way to deal with your mistakes. That's a way to stop looking at yourself as some kind of perfect, infallible creature, because we're not. So don't look at yourself in that context. Be honest. If you didn't understand something and you broke your brand new phone because you didn't know how to open it, or you broke something off your car or something, laugh about it. Don't feel like you're going to kill yourself over it. I think that you lost 20 million, so what's life?
You have an example like Chris Rock. When I watch a movie named Chris Rock, and he goes through a bad day, he met other people around the joke about the bad day.
Yes.
And this shit is a joke. It's laughing.
Yes. Life can be your most horrible things. I often find, as Bob said, it can be the most hilarious, most energy-stirring. As a matter of fact, it's belly-bursting fun. If you can just look at yourself and look at the blunders you've made, the mistakes you've made, and how you thought about yourself because of that mistake, and when you kind of reach the place where you're free about it, and you can really go out, hang out with your friends, talk about the things you want to talk about, and really examine the doubts in yourself, the confusions in yourself, laugh about them. When you can let them go, they have no power over you. So when a person is wound up and uptight and can't be absorbed into the moment, and the moment be absorbed into them, and they become the party poopers, they suck energy, and people avoid them. This is one thing you should take under consideration if you're such an individual. Actually, what you need to do is slowly focus your mind away from what's gotten you so agitated, and focus your mind on something that's so whimsical, so silly, that it frees you. But you might not think that there's power in that. But that's the beauty of life. Many people don't think that speaking in tongues can do anything. Yet the lives of people, hallelujah, have been transformed by the speaking of tongues. The renewing of one's spirit comes through simply. Sometimes you're there and the Spirit is saying, speak about this one, because I realize there's some people. You're reading the Bible, you're reading a mystic book, you're reading all these things, and you're trying to have these beautiful experiences, these most blissful experiences, and it ain't happening. But right across from you is a little show going on television. Bob is laughing, he's touching a chord. There's a little show going on television. Maybe it's a kung fu show. God knows, maybe it's a comedy. God knows what it is. But there's a show going on. But you're so deep in your book. You're so absorbed. You need to find the truth. You need to know what Psalms is. You need to connect. And you could just for one moment, just let go of all of that density, all of that confusion, all of that doubt, and just watch that show for a moment. Just let go. You laugh. Your belly bursts with laughter.
And then your answer pop up later.
And then your mind become clear and the answer comes. But just that issue of letting go and having fun, and religious and spiritual people, hey, you know what I'm talking about. Yes, I know some of you are going to say, but I go to the concerts. Yes, and you go there to hear the songs sung word by word. And the artist ain't going to sing the songs word by word. So many times you end up feeling very disappointed. And let's be honest, what made it fun? You know what made it fun? All the characters you saw in the crowd. All the behaviors that had nothing to do with the artist on stage. All the clothing, the things that brought out the personalities of people. That was fun. Seeing all the ladies in their best. And sometimes for me, and ladies don't judge me for saying this, sometimes I see some of y'all looking so beautiful, right? And listen to me, I'm not trying to be offensive. And you walk past us with your head held so high, no respect, and then you slip and spill your drink. Oh my God. Whew. Wow, I laughed my head off for that one. You know what I mean? And it goes for the egotist and the maturest brothers too. He's so pumped up. You know what I mean? Slipper fell right on his face. That's fun too, you know what I mean? Let go, you know what I mean? Don't be uptight. Relax. In traffic and you're agitated, sometimes you just need to zone out of all that's around you and zone into the whimsical, to the simple, to the silly.
I might add a good point, but not for everybody. Sometimes you need to smoke weed alone. That make it more fun.
Yeah, see, well,
Smoke
Bob said it.
alone. You understand what
Yeah, because you can connect to your fun, because many times I realize that when you can look at an event far removed from when it happened, right? Say it happened like 3 months ago, or 2 weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago, as I said before, right? But in the context of when it happened, you couldn't laugh. You couldn't make no sense of it. Because it just was so intense that how people felt about it, if they even saw a smirk on your face, or even a gentle little, you know, smile on your face. And then you're still in your own space, weeks later, and here comes the whole story just playing out in front of you. Some people chuckle under their breath. But you know when you're being happy, you laugh and you laugh and you laugh and you laugh. And tomorrow, when you finish, you realize something. What were you so uptight about? Comes right back to it again. What are you so wound up about? When life has become that intense, there's no way you can resonate beauty. There's no way you can go to the store and buy all those dresses, buy all those new shoes, all the pants for the dada and the dan dada, and you don't feel like you've did anything. It's not going to be fun. You're too uptight about it. Relax about it. You know what I mean? And for couples who are saying, we just constantly talk about the bills and the payments and the this, I'm suggesting to you that maybe one day you both should just go hungry for a day and eat nothing. And every time you think about how hungry you are, all your bills, you just make up your mind to just laugh like a crazy person. Just laugh about it. Just fill yourself with an energy of joy. Cast away the doubts and the fear. Let faith enter into your behaviors, into your belief system, into your attitude. Be at peace with yourself. Have fun. Don't make this life so intensely negative you can't breathe clearly. You can't look at some of these intense little thoughts that you thought was so negative or so dumb of you that you can't laugh about it, that you can't let it go. Having fun for couples sometimes, again, not just to the intense, being hungry for a day, sometimes it's just going out and taking a couple of fruits with you and just sharing the moment of how it is you got to be there and just enjoying those fruits. Just the fruits, not thinking about how much money you have in your pocket, how much you got in your account, or what restaurant you could have taken her to. I don't think about what expensive gift you could have bought her. Think about how in that moment you don't have to think. You just can be present. And then later on, when you're out of that moment, you'll be so sourced. You're going to wonder why you're so happy. Why you feel so fulfilled. Why you feel so at peace. None of my desire, you say, was satisfied. But was it really desire that brought that peace? Doesn't desire bring more agitation? So isn't having fun really letting go? Isn't it truly letting go of the uptight nature, the intense and negative behavior? Isn't it truly just letting go and letting goodness, letting God, letting Yah fill you? so you can be joyously present without sorrows, doubts, depression, so you can truly skip, dance, watch the stones skip, flatline upon the waters, build your sand castles that will be taken by the tide. Isn't it Yah in us that makes us laugh when we see someone else being silly? Isn't it just joy in us to want to just let it all out? Scream, shout, laugh on the top of your voice sometimes. Do it once, certainly. If you've been so intensely suppressed, intensely contained, like the champagne bottle of excitement, you need to burst out. Let it go, let go, relax, have fun.
And sometimes if you have an animal pet, it helps you to let you go more. Pet.
Does
Spend
it?
time with your bird in your life. Spend time with dog when you want all that reason. Look at the animals never suffer. Never
They-
ball out.
They got good energy.
And it's a food and it's humble again.
They got good energy. As Bob said, have fun with your animals. You know, for our friends who have a beautiful animal like Brother Preston, Zeus is an amazing friend. Zeus has been like, to him, what a brother has been to several people. Our true best friend. That allows one to let go of the confinements of, let's say, fear. Let's say confusion. Let's say a past bad experience. Sometimes the silent friend or the mystic friend or the quiet friend is all the fun you need in the world. And sometimes your quiet friend that takes you into those quiet moments allows so much flowing. And sometimes that quietness becomes so supercharged with loud, clear, intense expressions. You truly understand that relaxing and having fun is truly letting go and allowing God. It's truly letting go and allowing Yah. It's allowing for goodness. It's allowing for peace. It's allowing for joy. And even in this moment, I'm choked up because I am not necessarily on the best in terms of my health, because I'm nursing a little cold, but the experience around me is so intense that it's fun to see Bobby running up the hill. Excuse me. To see Bob running up the hill with a tripod on his back, and I'm saying to Archie, look at Bob. Nobody else. Nobody else but Bob. This is a mountain. Sun is hot, and Bob has got the tripod in his hand, running up the hill.
You could have village, man.
Yeah.
Because that hill is not a normal climb.
What joy, you know what I mean? For not feel so good and then be greeted by that. These things are fun. These moments are beautiful moments. Like we were reasoning before, we were talking about the transitions in our consciousness, and one of the things that is actually missing is a lot of joyful, fun experiences. Because people think fun is an event, a stage show, or some specific kind of setting. Fun has become so designed, so structured, that we don't realize the presence of Yah makes it fun. Makes it fun to discover, to uncover, to relate, and to be related to. Beautiful, wonderful movements that just makes you flow with it, like the trees now being animated by the wind. Acknowledging it is more than just saying I feel it. It's like acknowledging it. Yeah, acknowledging it. Fun, beautiful, joyful experiences that life doesn't have to pass you by. It's not just a session up the road. This is an event. This is a beautiful event that relates to this moment. To see the leaves dance, that is poetry in motion. Emotions of energy. That subtle expression that lightens the heart, that makes it more peaceful. makes your soul feel more. Now that is fun. Quietude, by the river sometime, listen to the music of the river, taking a walk with your friends, reasoning on some issues, freeing up your mind, laughing so deeply from the correlation of information. Laughing so deeply from the power of expression. Truly heartfelt communication, resonating your heart chakra, more energy filling your being, relaxing, having fun. Nothing dangerous, nothing sadistic, nothing that is torturing to your true nature. Things that are beautiful in source, hallelujah. Things that are wonderful in nature. Having some great quality, valuable moments of self-expression and selfless interactions. Make your moments henceforth be filled with the presence so that fun can overtake your dreary, weary experiences. That you can truly take on life with a spunk, the rhythm, and the timing of good experience. Relax, have fun. Let goodness through the power of presence, the divine nature, divine Yahweh, divine Yoshua, fill you. Be true followers of that healthy nature.
And let fun make others fun. Because when you make fun to others, that person make a big laugh because you never know what that person goes to the background.
Live a happy life.
That fun and the person smile, you save that person's soul.
Live a happy life.
So if you don't know how to make fun with a bad man, you're dead. A joke me I make.
Live a happy life. Be able to bring that joy and quietness and even a beautiful, fun perspective to the situation. Lighter perspective, as it's called intellectually, the situations, which we do need. Because sometimes a lot of the conflicts, let's be honest, right? Some of the conflicts, the intense savagery and warfare is based upon, people being unable to just be happy, just be respectful, just be honest, just be nice, just have some fun, relax. And for those who say parties are part of the fun, and we can't leave it out, well, party clean. Clean party fun, clean fun-filled parties.
Wow.
Happy life, happy living, joyful experiences. Resonate this beauty because it is our lives, right? You want to have this nice experience with your girlfriend, don't you? Girls with your boyfriend, with your man, with your husbands, right? You want to have this experience. You don't want to be back there, be so dead and lifeless. You can't move, you can't swing, you can't sway. You cannot be present. You cannot be spontaneous. You cannot be alert. I think deep inside, we all want to have fun. And we all want to have healthy fun. So this is towards being healthy in your fun-filled activities. Take a walk by the river, skip by on the beach, listen to some conversations were just joyful, but now nothing to do with nothing serious. It has nothing to do with anything intense. Just that you can just make conversation of the lightest matter of life. That the shoes and this color can be the greatest dichotomy in your mind. And boy or girl, golly gosh, you can just let go and just relax. Here's towards most relaxing, energetic, fun-filled activities with lots of love, with lots of goodness, with lots of positive. And even a little negative, we can laugh it away. Even if you trip and fall, ladies, ego man, it's all right. It's one drink, it'll spill, you can buy another. Hey, I can buy you a drink, right? No pickup line, ladies, right? No pickup line. I mean, we can laugh about it later. We can talk about it. It's just fun, you know what I mean? Flow, relax, don't be so uptight, don't be so wound up, and don't be so caught up in your philosophies. You can't just relax beside a bearded man, or the not so clean smelling man, or kind of not so easy on the eyes looking woman. There are lots of beautiful experiences out there that if you're just in that groove, the subway don't have to be so crazy, traffic don't have to be so hard, and Carnegie Hall doesn't have to be so boring at certain concerts, you know what I mean? You really and really truly can just be present. Love what you're doing, love what's being done in your presence. Towards fun-filled activity, relax. I mean it, relax. Have fun. Until next we meet again, this has been Jerome Sage Butler, just sharing the word, being true to the word. The Spirit of the Most High said, relax Have fun. Be present. Yeah. Himself is joy. Fulfill that joy. Be fulfilled in that joy. Until next time, remember you are a beautiful, happy, joyful gift to yourself, to your offsprings, to your family, to the environment, and even right now to me, in all those beautiful comments and quirky comments you're going to leave. We continue. Until next time.